As you guys know, this is my first time in Germany, and with the help of some of my close friends, I spent this particular day exploring Germany's best city on foot, and I have to tell you, the experience was unforgettable. Germany, day 3, man. I just woke up and stuff like that. I'm about to go grab breakfast, and then kind of get into some other shenanigans today. We're gonna probably walk around and do some public interviews. I got some questions to ask, things to do, people to see. It'll be awesome, taking you guys with me. So we're in the shopping street of Köln, and it looks super beautiful, dude. It pretty much looks like the older version of the Magnificent Mile in Chicago a little bit. So we're gonna grab breakfast and stuff like that. And this is nice. I keep talking about the cobblestone. Look at this. This is like, this is fresh. Normally, like, cobblestone looks a little bit more like this and actually blockier and stuff, but I guess they're expanding and making more room on the street and stuff like that, because of course back in the day streets are a little bit more narrow, and actually you can find a lot of towns and cities and stuff in Germany where the streets are super small, but like I said, there's construction happening, renovations happening and stuff to make things more modernized, but still preserving the history of like what this place is. It's super cool, man. I'm excited and I'm hungry. You know what's interesting about taking trains here? There's more of an honor system here. Like, I mean, where I'm from, you have to pay before you get on, but here you kind of pay when you get on the train, or you pay before you get on the train, or you can pay when you're on the train and they come by to buy you and you don't have your ticket. You're like, oh shit, like here's, you know, 60 euro and stuff. Okay, so let's talk about that though real quick. The honor system in Germany is crazy. In America, you have to pay for your train ticket before you get on the train. In Germany, you can pay for your ticket after you're already on the train. Do you know how many people would not pay for their ticket in America? Most people would not pay for their ticket in America if you had to pay for your ticket once you were on the train already. They would just get to the destination, get off the train, and go home. So you guys are very trusting, because I know in America it ain't like that. It is not like that. Man, Cologne is actually way bigger than I thought. I was talking shit about Cologne earlier. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. 1 million people, that's a lot of people, good God. You know? Maybe you should subscribe and get us to 1 million people on YouTube. This is pretty much what we're reading at this place called for breakfast, dude. Obviously, I love salmon, so I got a salmon burger, and I got to order in German, dude. It was like 2 words, dude. Is she salmon burger? It was gonna be like, you know, Lachs something, but I guess it's like, even on the German menu, it's salmon burger too. I was looking at you guys' menu, and I'm like, oh shit, but it's cool. I mean, it looks really good. Well, I'm gonna take a bite and then, and this looks super fresh. Yeah. Oh my God. Dude, all the ingredients, like, I don't see like, what? Oh my God. Oh, just red stuff. It is really good though. Holy shit. But yeah, really good place. We're just gonna eat here, and then what are we doing after this? We'll see. Yeah, whatever the universe decides. So we just finished eating, and breakfast was fucking phenomenal, man. Look at them. Obviously, you can see the street behind me and everything. I don't know. It reminds me of the city, like back in America, Chicago, a little bit. A lot of, you know, European architecture, obviously. But over there, like, what is that? Like you said, the Maibaum. May tree, yeah. So apparently this tree right here on April 30th, right? April 30th, like a lot of like the boys will go and like, you know, put like these little streamer things, and like, I think that means the hearts.
There's a heart in it.
Oh, there's a heart on there? Really? Really? Oh, I do see it. Yeah. A lot of the boys will put like a heart for like their crush in this tree, and by May 1st, like hopefully their crush sees it, but they put like, you know, hearts by the place, by the closest tree next to their crush's home. So, well, I said crutches, I meant crushes. Okay. Anyways, whether or not their crush reciprocates is one thing, but I don't know who Maya is, bro. But Maya obviously got some loving on this tree. Crazy. Oh, one other thing. So while we're here, we're walking around in Cologne. Earlier, I think I mentioned that the sidewalk, like you have the bike lane and you have the walking lane. We're obviously right here. You have like the bike lane, and it looks very apparent. They have white lines and like the red center right here. Story time. So people do not play about their bike lanes out there, okay? Me and my friends were walking around, and then I was walking around with, a bunch of other groups of people on this pavement. It was kind of like a black pavement. And what I didn't realize is this black pavement was exclusively meant for bikes. But what was confusing me is there were several other groups of people walking on this black pavement. So I look and I'm like, wait a minute, what? Because I thought the bike lane was exclusively those red little lanes on the sidewalk. Well, the sidewalk that we walked on turned into this black pavement stuff. Where am I going with this? Well, there was a lady biking, and she was coming in our direction, and she was mad, bro. And she was cussing us out. She's like, oh man, da 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 da. She was just going crazy on us and stuff. And it'll be something I never forget, because she had some very choice words for us in Deutsch, because we were walking on a bike path. But a lot of people were walking on the bike path. It was, like I said, groups of maybe like 4 or 5, and there were probably like 6 different groups of 4 to 5 people walking on this pavement in Germany. But this is the walking portion, so obviously stay on the walking portion, not the bike portion. But if certain parts of the city, the red of the bike lane, right, it looks very gray. So it almost looks the same color as the walking lane, so it does get a little confusing, and it doesn't have the white borders to let you know that like it's a biking lane and stuff. So I think some people get chewed out a little bit because they get confused, and they're walking in the bike lane because they low-key don't even see the difference in color between the bike lane and the sidewalk. But here it's very clear. It's very clear that they have white lines that separate the bike lane from the rest of the street and stuff. And as you can see, the bike lane goes through the street right here and stuff. So I think that's really cool. So anyways, this is the little gate thing here. You can look at the top, it says erneuert, which I just learned means renewed. That means renewed. I learned a new word, man. And Oxine Octanoxish. But I'm not sure if you guys say that. You guys probably say like 9,000. This is cool. So basically, like, the base of this building is the old part of the building, right? The top part of the building, or the gate, right, is the renewed part, the rebuilt part. Because obviously, like we've reiterated a bunch, a lot of these places got fucking bombed, dude. So, and torn down over time, weathering and shit, but mainly bombed. It mainly fucking super bombed. Look at how like awesome the cobblestone is, man. The designs look gnarly. But my question's always been like, how do they put the cobblestone back after they do construction on pieces? So I guess this building right here is like, it's like a processing center, like an old like World War II processing center, right? Like behind me. So this right here is like an old World War II processing center, but it got turned into a memorial, obviously. It's fucking crazy though. Like seeing it in person is a little eerie. It's wild. Like it's just, the architecture is pretty fucking crazy. It looks like, honestly, one of the schools in Chicago, like, or like, obviously that's the only thing I can compare it to, but like, yeah, like, because they have a lot of old architecture there too, but it looks super like, I don't know, it looks like it could be a school. And this golden, like, stone looking stuff over here. What the freak? Wild. Anyways, I'm not even sure where are we headed right now. We have no idea. So we're doing like a meet and greet later on today and stuff at the Dome. If people show up, cool. If not, then we're gonna do the catacomb thing, because I haven't seen the catacombs in a minute. So super hype, man. Dude, just look at the buildings, dude. Oh, fuck. God damn. And this is actually pretty cool too. Get a look at this. Hold on. A car with wings. I think that means somebody died in there. Yeah, nobody died here. It's a creative building space, obviously. I'm just dumb. Holy shit, that's super cool. So I guess this is like where you go to like, showcase your art or look at showcased art and stuff, which is pretty sick. And that is a little, yo, what's up? There's people over there. I guess this is like their ambulance thing and whatnot. It's a little different than what we have here, so it's different than what we have in the States and stuff. There's just like bright, like orange, green, and white. Oh, the cathedral, dude. What the fuck? Look at this shit. God damn. Bro, this looks so beautiful. That cathedral makes any angle of the city look fucking phenomenal, dude, honestly. Like at night, this as a backdrop is sick. During the day, like this just in the background looks amazing too. It looks like a final boss castle. I know I said a bunch of things earlier, but Jesus, look at this. Like zoom in really quick. I don't know, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in person. I cannot look away from it. Like I'm like walking around, I'm like, where's the cathedral? Where's the cathedral? Obviously that's the highlight. And then I don't know what this area is, but look at that water though. Oh my God. That's like the 50th year ever created, dude. Wow, that's insane. This wall is like 2,000 years old. Fuck, dude. Wait a minute, so if there's AD and BC, then don't the BC years count too? Wow, well, I learned something new today. Today I learned BC doesn't fucking matter. And Germany's beautiful. And then there's a lot of Roman ruins here, which is weird. So how far did the Roman Empire stretch then? Like, was it through Germany and through like Italy and stuff? And, I mean, it's beautiful. It's very beautiful. But they lost all of this? Oh, did they fight amongst themselves and stuff? Is that how they like crumbled and shit? I love it here, man. Yes, dude, I hope y'all heard that. That shit was fire. They were so detailed. I feel like we've regressed with like our designs over the years. I mean, they've become more simplistic, which is okay, I guess, because we started off on the deep end. Like, this is super detailed. Holy fuck. You're probably like, James, why the fuck do you have this random building in my face? Well, this is actually the last preserved, fully preserved, like, Roman building apparently. I mean, there's a whole blurb right there I can just read off of and regurgitate. It's like the only tower of the city wall built from 50 AD following the elevation of Cologne to a Roman colony that is almost completely reserved. Oh, dude. Yeah, see, I'm putting it the wrong thing. It's this thing. Whoops. I lied to you guys. So this right here is like the original like mapping of like the Roman wall around like Cologne. So that's Neumarkt and then Heumarkt, and then that right there is the cathedral. In the corner. You would think it'd be right here, but it's in the corner. It's fucking crazy, dude. Well. This is like probably like one of the most like, didn't we walk down this yesterday? We walked down this at some point at night, but this is what it looks like during the day, I guess. So now you guys have two different perspectives and shit. I feel like the Google Street Maps car, dude. That's also the wine market up there that we almost went to yesterday, but it got closed down because, you know, it was way too late. So we're actually gonna try a few things today over there and see if I like any of it. Wine, obviously, I like most wine. I don't think there's any wine I don't like. I used to hate red wine, but that's like one of my favorites now. Okay. Damn, this is nice. This is what I keep seeing in like Instagram pictures, dude, but we're actually over here and stuff, and it looks beautiful. And I've said this a million times, but like each of the buildings has its own color and kind of its own style. And then of course you have like all this cobblestone, like this like, it looks trippy as fuck, like a optical illusion almost. We're actually heading over to these buildings that look like L's and shit, like upside down L's. So it's gonna be really fucking cool. The crane buildings. Yeah, the crane buildings. They look like Tetris buildings. They're like the Tetris block buildings. I can't wait to see it. Also, there's no window on the top of that building. What the fuck? You see that shit?
Yeah, but it's open. You just can't hold them open.
Oh, it's for like your clothes and stuff.
It's open. No. So you just can't close it again.
Oh. I guess there is a window there. It looks like they took the window off. Okay, so we're really close to the Tetris buildings. First of all, the Rhine looks beautiful as fuck. Look at this. And then the Tetris buildings, dude, look. Holy shit. That's crazy. Holy shit, right there. What the fuck, the Tetris buildings? I don't know what possessed people to build the buildings like that, but they look beautiful. And there's a lot of people biking along the lakefront, or the riverfront, I should say. It's very aesthetically pleasing. It's just weird seeing it so close. Because like I said, I've seen these buildings in the background of like Google Images and like, of course, GeoGuessr and stuff, but like seeing the building like this, bro? What the fuck? Holy shit. This doesn't feel real. Imagine having to take those stairs every time you have to go to your apartment. Because I know none of the apartments are like in between the base and the top. They're all at the top. That's a workout, man. So basically, from what I'm getting, is every single person that's in this tower is buff as fuck. The buildings and stuff look absolutely unreal. Like whoever had the idea, I think they were probably on acid a little bit, and then they took like a couple tabs and they're like, bro, you know what sounds good, man? L-shaped buildings upside down on the river, bro. And like the apartments probably go for like $500,000 a piece. I'm not sure how much these apartments cost. I'll probably look online, but like they gotta be expensive. And on top of that too, they have elevators here that you can take all the way up, or if you're ballsy enough, you can take the stairs like I would, you know. You guys gotta visit this place if you haven't already. The apartments go for like, I think on average, 4.6 million and up, I think. Now I could be wrong, you guys could correct me, and that's why you're here. Hit up the comment section. EA Sports. It's in the game. Fuck. Well, oh my God. This is the inside of like those buildings and stuff. The apartment buildings, business building right here. I mean, you can kind of see that the windows are a little bit different. Like the business buildings, it's like super tall window panes. And then the apartments, they're a little bit more mushed together, but they all have balconies. And they're all worth like millions of dollars and stuff. So somebody thought it would be funny to put dish soap in the fountain, dude. That's wild. So we're gonna be doing like kind of a meet and greet at the Kona Dome. Some construction work here, so you probably can't hear me too well. Hence the shotgun mic though. But I'm a little late, so we'll see if anybody shows up. If they do, cool. If not, cool.